So, one of the most common objections that I get from atheists about God's existence is this: there's just no evidence. If God is real, then show me the evidence. And I get that. I'm a scientist and I want testable, verifiable evidence for these kinds of things. But the problem is that God's not a scientific claim, he's an existential claim, kind of like love. If I asked you, do your parents love you? Or in other words, does your parents' love for you exist? You would hopefully say yes. And if I pressed you further and said, okay, fine, show me with scientific evidence that your parents love you, you couldn't do it. You could show me evidence. You could say, well, they sacrifice for me and they always tell me they love me and I just have this feeling that they love me. But that's not scientific evidence, and that's okay, because you don't have to give us scientific evidence that your parents love you to show us that your parents' love for you exists. And it's the same thing with God. The evidence for God is not scientific in a way that you can test it and show it with like a graph or a picture. It's historical and experiential, and we find it in patterns. And you only reject it if you confuse categories and look for the wrong kind of evidence.